And now, our feature presentation.
Are they twins or is one just a reflection?
Forget it, Nick.
What is this?
If I can't find a real man, I would rather die a virgin.
Last chance. I'm gonna count to 3.
It's incoming fun.
Kill the camera.
Welcome, everyone. You're back watching Good Improv Watches, where we watch something stupid, and you watch us watching that stupid thing. And I'm trying to break the record for the number of times I can say watch in one sentence. I think I did it.
Well, I think you have broken that record, and I think that we've broken another record, Dan.
Oh?
We've broken the record for most comedy achieved.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
It's a big
surprising.
milestone.
I would have thought someone like Richard Pryor or a George Carlin would have attained that. But, it's
Yeah,
just,
well, they died before the award was invented, so
right.
sucks for them.
Sucks to suck. Nothing you can do about it.
Yep. So, Dan's already welcomed you. I'll welcome you too. So, welcome, one and all, to another episode of Good Improv Watches.
Okay,
We're going to watch
good.
The Funny Farm.
The only
which
show
is
with
not-
2 intros.
Well, it makes sense. There's 2 of us.
That's right.
So why not double down on the intro?
Yeah.
In fact, maybe that's what this entire show will be. We might not actually get to the film. We'll just constantly be doing an intro over and over and over again.
Continue the intro.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome to the Funny Farm.
Now, it's a movie called The Funny Farm, but I don't think there's any actual farm involved.
Well,
Could be wrong.
you plant
I don't
Carrot
think I am.
Top, you let them grow. That's how Carrot Top got discovered, actually, at the Funny Farm.
All right, well, let's. We got lots of comedy fertilizer spread around.
Yeah, this is all bullshit so far, isn't it? All right, let's
Lots.
get going into the meat of this thing.
Yeah,
Hey, we're
from
gonna-
the manure to the meat.
From the manure to the meat to your table. Okay,
All right.
so as always, if you want to subscribe and join the 76, soon to be a million, then you can do that down below. Not
Yep.
okay. That's not a euphemism for my penis. FYI, down below. Okay, so I'm not talking about that. Press the button underneath this video, you pervert.
And you'll notice we got a blue dot there on the screen in place of where Justin used to be. Rest his soul.
This is how I always remember Justin, is just thinking of a blue sphere floating in a void of blackness. That's how I remember Justin in my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, it's remarkable how much it looks like him. Just sitting there round and blue and surrounded by darkness.
Yeah. Really makes you think.
Well, let's get right into it.
Let's get
shall
into
we?
this movie. Let's get to our usual spot, though.
Vroom, 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 vroom.
I'll just mess up the timing, and there we go. We're there. Wow, we took the roundabout way. I forgot the keys back home. That's why we went back.
So that blue dot became the Eye of Sauron and then an upside down Tesla symbol.
That's true. New World Pictures is the movie wing of the New World Order.
Yeah, but we got another 666 symbol behind there. Brought to you by George Soros Productions.
A Film Plan International. That sounds fake.
Mm-hmm. This shot isn't even centered. Could have moved their camera over
Yeah.
2 inches.
Why didn't they do that?
I don't know. That's bizarre.
How old is he?
20.
Good.
Albert, he's going to California to become a stand-up comedian.
Why couldn't he turn to drugs like other kids?
Looks a bit like Dana Carvey.
Mm-hmm.
Years you've lived, you've seen a lot of changes.
Certainly.
People are very interested in somebody like Joan of Arc. What a cutie.
Joan of Arc.
You knew Joan of Arc.
I went with her, dummy. I went with her.
You didn't marry her.
No, I didn't marry her because she was on a mission, you know.
This is a great bit that they're doing right here in the background. You can hear.
I gotta say friends.
The Joan of Arc bit?
Yeah, Mel Brooks.
And I'll see you later.
How did you feel about her being burnt at the stake?
Terrible.
You're Aykroyd.
Yeah.
Howie Mandel.
I should also give a shout out to Carl Reiner, the other half of that comedy duo there that was going on.
So many people with hostages nowadays, and you say, hey, I'd like some too.
Now, see, this isn't fair. Like, is it really a movie if you just play, like, successful comedian stand-up specials and, like, point a camera at some guy driving down the road?
I'm gonna blow them up at midnight, too.
Yeah, it seems like you're standing on the shoulders of giants if that's your game.
100,000 in cash, getaway car, and
Oh, I like that shot, the hood shot.
Nice.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas was further away than North Las Vegas somehow.
I've never heard of anyone going to North Las Vegas.
Wouldn't North Las Vegas just still be considered part of Las Vegas?
I think so.
Oh, I'm going to Los Angeles. I'm going to play the Comedy Tree.
The what?
The Comedy Tree. Oh, it's a big nightclub, you know? A lot of guys started there, like Robin Williams. And... Who?
My interest is in pumping gas, friend. I can tell you some of the greats that ever did that.
Have a real impact. Their names have emotion.
I can see him not knowing what the Comedy Tree is, but not knowing Robin Williams? That's kind of weird.
Bigger than just stuff, but
See, I would think it'd be easier to, like, a comedy tree is just like, what, a funny-looking tree, right?
Nobody would buy it.
But Robin Williams, who knows, is he like a bird that performs at the comedy tree? I guess that makes sense.
Hygiene spray. They call them feminine hygiene sprays. They're underleg deodorants. Well, I think lesbians should have a perfume called "Fuck Off, Mister."
That's a great joke.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, too bad that poor George Carlin died before they offered that comedy award that we just beat him out with.
Joke.
Yeah.
Real shame.
Well, if he was serious about comedy, he would have lived a little longer.
That's right, exactly.
Oh no. Dear Mom, I've been here 3 days now, seeing a lot of people, and I met a mime. Just my luck, we'll become friends and he'll never speak to me again. Write to you soon. P.S. Hope you and Dad are enjoying my Cheech and Chong records.
And then his mom writes back, son, is this a bit? Are you doing bits in your letters home to me? Sincerely, Mom.
That's this one. Here we go.
Yeah, that's his whole act.
1, 2, 3. Oh, it's the banana. No, it's the no, it's the. Here goes. I hate green peppers. I'll get it this time. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a wonderful audience. I take credit cards, watches, wallets. Oh, great. Here you go, man. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Look at the crowd that guy drew just with juggling.
Pretty impressive. He's making bank here.
Thanks. You want an apple?
No, no thanks. I don't want to eat your act.
Well,
Mark Champlin.
Yeah, also, your hands have been touching it like crazy there, pal.
And then we shook hands just now. Your hands are kind of sticky with apple juice, it seems.
So tell me, where's all the comedy?
at the farm.
Farm?
Yeah, the funny farm. Everybody went to the funny farm. You want to go?
Yeah.
Great. You hold on to my produce, okay?
Sure. You ever play there?
No, not with that management. Where is this place?
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica! Why, yes, indeed, the comedy capital of the world.
People ask me, what's Queen Elizabeth II really like? I say, all right, well, look, she's not at all like the ship. You know, in my house waiting is this giant date-swallowing roommate. As I come in, I feel helpless like Igor. I brought you another one. Take him, he's a Princeton grad. Well, I guess I'm basically kind of shy and old-fashioned when it comes to guys dating. How come shy people don't get...
Does she have some sort of physical Tourette's?
I'm not sure. That was...
Who's that?
Not sure what that was.
Fred Pinkham. He gets up now and then. For a price, he'll tape your act. For a price, he'll also get you a month's supply of...
He's a comic, too?
Everybody's a comic.
That Vicks stuff you snort to feel better. That's pretty cool.
Can't do that, Gail. She's doing a nice job.
Yeah, Vicks powder.
She's been on.
Oh, powder. I was talking about the vapor thing.
Well, fuck her.
Gail, that's a disgraceful way to talk.
Harvey Lederer. He owns the place. Gail Corbin. She runs it. Take it from a juggler. When you meet her, hold on to your balls.
Oh, well, it looks like someone's using a little bit too much power in here tonight. Thank you very much. It was great. Thank you.
Don't you go running off tonight, huh?
Okay.
President Reagan forging ahead on the subject of foreign policy. Well, of course, for Reagan, foreign policy is anything east of Lake Tahoe.
Peter Bowman, the MC, does a lot of political shit.
Right. And he's still back.
Why does this juggler know everybody at the comedy club like this?
On it for 5 years.
Yeah.
All right, our next young comic comes to us from south of the border, and we like to think of him as America's funniest illegal alien.
Son of a bitch.
Quite an honor.
Trouble.
I think America's funniest illegal alien was Alf.
And his green card.
That's true. He was illegal, too. Or E.T. was illegal, but he wasn't very funny.
Yeah, not funny. Horrible comedian.
They didn't really say much of anything funny.
And you are not. What's the difference? Your ancestors came here on the Mayflower. Mine, they came in the trunk of a Vega. Now I start my act. First thing I ever started without using jumper cables. I'm working at the restaurant just down the street, right? We got the best strangled eggs here from Norway. Strangled eggs. You know what we call people like you in my country? Tourists.
You know the movie Midnight Express? Yeah. What about Midnight Express 2? He goes back. He tries again. He gets caught again. He was young. He was still really stupid. He didn't learn his lesson. Stephen Croft. He's the main dickhead around here.
How long has he been doing this?
About 7 years.
Wow.
We're hotline. Hello.
Wow.
Okay, we'll send a truck by in about 20
So this is just a movie about a guy being amazed that people do comedy?
I like my music loud.
I guess so.
My women fast. My liquor hard. I like my shower curtains kind of light, airy, with some organic green flowing in there to keep things flowing. I'm gonna split now, okay? So
I've explained 3 comics to you. I am leaving.
Well, I'm gonna stay here. This is really fascinating.
good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, and I just flew in, right? I just flew in, and I got to the airport like an hour late, and I get, you know, it's so hard to try to catch those planes. They go like 600 miles an hour. Oh, here's an impression. I do impressions, too. I do everything. This is my impression of a Mexican without a car.
Wow. It's like a Carrot Top level joke.
Yeah.
One year to toilet train me, right? And every time my mommy would put me on the potty, I would cry. That's not funny. One day my mommy asked me...
I agree, that's not funny. I don't understand.
What is
Creepy,
going on here?
And I said, it's my potty,
Oh no. Is every joke in this movie going to be a pun?
Well, that was reference, I guess, but
Just me a caca.
Good.
Hi.
Good. This is what we deserve.
I come here all the time.
You're just marvelous.
What are you doing now? I mean, I live kind of close to here, you know. Want me to have a break or
Hi.
something?
Mark
Really?
Champlin, Cleveland, Ohio.
Hi. So what do you say, huh?
You catch my act? No, man, I was taking a dump. Yours. Oil painting. You're crazy, man.
Well, if they were dead, it's certainly not because you killed them.
Why aren't you home stealing Carson's monologue?
Why don't you blow it out your ass?
Anybody want to buy a killer joke?
No.
I'm running a special. One joint.
That last joke wasn't with a low-tide filter, man.
That's because you told it with an accent.
Talk with an accent. You talk with an accent.
This is brilliant. The Ku Klux Klan is on the rise, but they want to change their image. They're going for designer sheets. Decorator colors?
That's good.
Screw all you, I'll use it myself.
That'll be the day. Hey, you can turn that off now. The conversation's over. Hard up for material or what?
I've really become filled with those women's commercial. I'm especially fed up with those Stay Free maxi pads, right? And mini pads for shorter girls.
I understand the Reagans had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
The ones I don't like most.
Until Nancy tried to carve Ronald's neck. Gobble, gobble.
Okay,
Of course, I could have run for president, but why should I have been demoted?
This is Jimmy Chiara.
why do people think that impressions are comedy?
Do a great job. Hi, I'm Mark.
Because they're not quite jokes.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, they're in the realm of comedy, certainly.
Go sell, you dumb bastard.
I suppose, but they're not like... They're not jokes. They're not inherently funny.
No.
You have to incorporate a joke into the impression for it to be funny. Otherwise, it's just, oh yeah, that reminds me of so-and-so.
Comics.
Excuse me. I believe you forgot to unzip your fly.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Go. Smiles, everyone, smiles. Where is Tattoo? Our guests are arriving.
You have to admit that people are impressed by impressions, though.
I didn't hear.
Yes, they are.
I was busy with my stump collection.
It is a talent of some kind.
You mean stamp collection?
It is.
Take a good look at me, Buzz. I mean stump collection. Hey, look, Buzz. Here comes Dolly Parton, Buzz. What's her fantasy?
Well, Tattoo, Dolly Parton's fantasy is to be thought of by the world as more than just another beautiful body. In other words, Tattoo, she wants to be admired for what is above her shoulders.
Why doesn't she just stand on her head, Buzz? Hey, Buzz, here comes Don Adams, the star of Get Smart. Good afternoon, Monsieur Adams. Welcome to Fantasy Island. What is your fantasy?
My fantasy?
How's it going now?
No, that's weird, because I thought the Don Adams impression was the weakest part of that.
Next week. When I leave, I'm gonna take
Because Ricardo Montalban and the other, the little guy, those were way stronger.
I agree, but we only heard like the 2 words of his Don Adams, though.
I didn't come all the way from Baltimore to park
Falling in
cars.
love with a maid
Crowd loved it.
tonight.
This is the place.
Make us laugh, okay? We're easy.
We'll do our best. It sounds like more than we need.
Make us laugh, okay? We're easy. So, like, what does that mean in terms of laughter? Like a knock-knock joke that makes you laugh?
Joke? Which means they're not quite as smart. Joke?
Yeah.
I like that. I got a brand new joke. Listen to this. An amusement park for punk rockers. Vomitland. Don't you get it? Disneyland? Vomitland?
That's the whole joke?
Y'all see me okay? Yeah. Or is it better if I smile?
Hi, I'm Mark Champlin, Cleveland, Ohio.
This is a very bizarre movie.
White folks, right? man never dropped no glass.
See, I like this. This is a good reference joke here. And it didn't even get a laugh per se. He goes to shake the guy's hand and knocks over the waitress's tray.
Right.
That to me is a great joke. It's relatable because it happens to people.
I'm really
right.
And a bit of a thing it was. So let's give her some. Come on now. Yeah. Cause she's gonna lose her job. You know what I'm trying to say? Get down. Yeah.
I think I got you in trouble, didn't I?
Wait up!
This also shows kind of how comedy has changed because if you go to the clubs now, all they do is crowd work.
Home in a limo?
It's not theirs.
They do a lot of crowd work. They don't do a lot of, just straight up jokes anymore. It's a lot of crowd work. Like, hey, where are you from? What do you do? Type thing.
Oh. I'd like to see a comic go up there and do crowd work, only as crowd workers just like doing favors for the audience.
Where are you staying?
You've heard of Best Western? I'm at Worst Western.
You want to get a bite to eat where all the comics hang out?
Yeah.
Oh, if I don't get my salami soon, I think I'm gonna die.
10 for 1, please. I'm not with this white trash.
Oh, sit down, you big boy.
You tell me, how much time do you have?
6 months. And if I haven't made it, I'm killing myself.
No, I mean in your act.
Oh, I got 2 or 3 good routines. At least they were good in Cleveland. Hold it. Smile. Okay, hold on to that for 60 seconds, and if nothing develops, take 2 aspirin and call me in the morning.
He really captured you, Michael.
Yeah, nothing. Get me immigration.
I don't know how you guys do it.
What, acting's easier?
Well, at least with acting you have a script.
For someone who doesn't like comedy so much, you sure picked a strange...
Does she imagine that stand-up comedians don't write their acts down and try to do their routine?
Oh, thank you for this.
She must think that their routines are fully improvised, when in reality, yeah, they spend a lot of time writing their jokes.
And then testing them and making sure they work.
Yes.
She make you only go twice tonight?
Don't eat that. It's got sodium nitrate in it. Poison.
Jeez. You're lucky the boss isn't here tonight.
Oh, really? Does that mean that you and I can finally get to fall in love? Thank you very much.
Is that Columbo?
I think it was Columbo. I'm not totally sure, though.
Oh, salad. Give him a tongue sandwich and don't give him any of your lip. Ba-dum-bum.
I'll get you separate checks for you.
I've got an early class in the morning.
Was it that bad a joke?
No, if you want to stay, I'm sure you can get a ride. Guys.
How does he have this built-in friend network already? I don't understand. This guy's been here for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, our first case of the clap.
Oh, no girls under the table tonight, eh, Mr. Macho Face?
Twats.
Tell me, sir, was there such a thing as the clap when you were a young man?
Oh, yes, but in my day, we had so much of it, we called it an ovation.
When you gonna admit you dig her?
Young Maurice LaMarche there.
Yeah.
So you mean that I can audition Monday night?
Well, young.
And if Miss Charming likes you, you get a regular time spot.
Is she as tough as everyone says?
Man, Maurice LaMarche is one of those guys that you've definitely heard, even if you haven't really heard of him.
You watch.
Mm-hmm.
He's about to give birth to a brand
very prolific guy.
Yeah, Pinky and the Brain and other various cartoons and voices.
There's a lot on Futurama as well.
Yeah, really talented.
No,
Animaniacs.
Mhm.
Cute. Oh, there it is over there. That's it.
Okay.
Home sweet home.
Aw, gee, every hour taken, huh?
Are you kidding? Business is so good here, the maids don't even bother to leave the room. Which is probably why business is so good here. I, don't suppose I can talk you into coming in to look at some of my clippings.
Will you give me a break? I'm just a kid.
Is he a barber?
I was afraid of that.
Wait, man.
How about some of my 8x10 glossies?
Don't be a comedian.
Good advice.
Hey!
Good advice.
It's not supposed to rain in Southern California.
This week in balloons alone. Look, boys, look. You go in there, then you can be as funny as you want. You got 5 minutes right on the nose.
I see by this morning's paper that by 1986, every country in the world will have nuclear weapons. Well, isn't it a good feeling to know you won't have Mozambique to kick around anymore? Gail?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Who's there?
You don't know me. We met last night. Mark Champlin, Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, right.
You should try out for The Tonight Show.
I did my first shot 3 months ago.
You did The Tonight Show?
Yeah.
Well, how'd you do?
Fabulous. I killed him.
Were you going to do it again?
Only comedians and murderers can say that. How did it go? Fabulous. I killed all of them.
I'm in business.
That's funny. For comedians, if you do well, you killed them. And if you do bad, you bombed. So either way, it's like somebody's dead.
Out there.
Yep.
Again. They have a funny way of multiplying.
Really? Okay, I will. Thanks. Bye.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I see by this morning's paper.
Oh my God, a guy in a chicken suit. How am I going to compete with that?
Ah, how indeed.
Yeah, the guy in the chicken suit's really wearing his talent on his sleeve.
Yep.
And my 23rd. I audition every Monday night, and I love it. My husband, he thinks I'm out playing cards. Oh,
I'd love to walk up to a guy in a chicken suit and lollies and say, so, what's your act?
Yeah, what do you do?
What do you do?
Doctor? Plumber?
Aren't you a little young to be a comic?
I work old.
And first one in, I'm gonna be discovered. I'm gonna be a star.
I work young.
It's a very odd movie.
Mm-hmm.
Dyke, Gene Kelly, Marx Brothers. Ooh, where's Groucho? Hey, you say the secret word and you win $100. Bob Hope. Woo! Another Cleveland boy. Dear Mom, well, it won't be long before my feet are in cement. I signed up at a club called the Funny Farm.
The Mafia's gonna kill him.
Wish me luck.
That's why his feet will be in cement.
You'll never guess who I met today.
The Funny Farm's just a front for the Mafia.
Huh? Aren't you Steve Allen? Mark Champlin, Cleveland, Ohio, fellow comic.
How are you?
I'm a big fan of yours.
Oh, yeah? How big are you?
Oh, this big. What are you listening to?
Huh?
What are you listening to?
Moby Dick.
The group?
No, the book. Nice to see you, kid.
The book?
Please don't slam
Stop.
on your break right next to me and then get out and greet me creepily next time, if you could.
My 3-year-old kid keeps asking me, how come it took so long in your belly, Mommy? There was nothing to do in there. I was so bored. Next time, get a womb with a view. What do you...
Oh, no.
A lot of wordplay going on.
Yeah, that's what they call humor today.
And you wonder where the new young comics are...
Yeah, you tell him there, guy.
I've got wit and charm, and I'm on top of the situation. So how come I'm about to crap in my pants?
All right, let's keep this show...
That would be funny.
No!
That's his act. He goes up there and craps his pants.
This next guy, he comes from Cleveland, Ohio. He goes to college out there, actually, which must be murder on gas.
I want to die.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure that this will be terrible.
Welcome, please. Meet Mr. Mark Champlin. Let's hear it for him.
Mark Champlin.
Thank you. Hi. How are y'all? Everybody comfortable? How are y'all feeling?
He's already making some rookie mistakes. Never ask the audience how they are.
Ah, some deal, huh?
You don't want to get into a conversation with them.
You have to pay to get in.
You're supposed to have an act.
And then you have to answer a bunch of questions. Well, you gotta understand that
I drove here all the way from Cleveland, Ohio to play the Comedy Tree. 3 days, 2 nights on the road. I didn't even stop to go to the John. I get here, and I find out that the club where I'm supposed to make my big break burned down the day before. Oh, no, if I'd gotten here 2 days earlier, maybe I could have put it out. So I walk across the street, and there's this flower shop, right? The guy there is terrific. No smile, no warmth, no sense of humor. For a minute, I thought I was talking to my father. So I asked him if I could borrow the car keys.
Oh, dear.
Well, enough about that. Let me talk about my uncle.
Great segue.
Thanks, Guy. My uncle, the man hasn't worked in 28 years. It's true. He designs World Series tickets for the Cleveland Indians. Well, I really better go now. There's a TV show that I don't want to miss. It's a comedy version of Gilligan's Island. So, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. Dan, you look like you just got back from Vietnam and you've seen some horrific things.
God, if I was having Vietnam flashbacks right now, that'd be lovely.
You were great.
I only did 2 minutes.
Oh, much longer.
And it did feel much longer. She nailed him hard with that one.
So bad that I just know.
He was awful.
Yeah.
I thought he had some jokes. He said he had jokes.
Real treat for you now. It's not often this gentleman comes up on stage, especially when Gail is around. So I want to hear a big, warm, wet welcome. For the man who makes it all happen, the owner of the funny farm, Mr. Harvey Lederer.
Oh, God, don't scare me.
Let's hear it for him.
Now we'll hear some real comedy, I'm sure.
Thank you. Well, as most of you know, I'm not a professional.
You could have fooled me.
Still, I like to think I can appreciate a joke as much as the next fellow.
How much is the next fellow?
Now, you stop that, you crazy guys. The boys are pulling my leg. They like to do that. Anyway, well, here's one I think you might enjoy. What is green and white and
It's a riddle.
10,000 miles an hour?
Your money on the way to the bank.
Like to kill a guy's timing, don't you? No, in case you've forgotten. What is green and white and goes 10,000 miles an hour? A frog in a Cuisinart.
I gave you that joke.
You can have it back now.
Harvey, I'm sorry to interrupt. It's a very important, urgent announcement. Stephen asked me to give it to you. Please just read it. It'll just take a second.
Sure. An important announcement. Get off the stage. Stephen, that's not funny.
Actually, was pretty funny.
That's pretty good.
Let's hear it for him. Come on. All right.
Heck of a way to treat the owner of the club.
Yeah.
Treat for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, even though it's amateur night, Bruce Nutter, our resident crazy person, has agreed to perform. So let's hear it for him.
The crazy person's last name is Nutter.
I really can do a lot better than that out there.
Oh, yeah.
You did just fine. I really liked you out there.
That's a lie.
I liked you so much, as a matter of fact, that you're going to start working here tomorrow night.
Really?
Yeah. Parking.
Oh, he's on the couch that gets you the job, you see?
He's gonna fucking suck his way right to the top.
I didn't know what he was planning to do with the car keys. Well, you better go out and start practicing your stick shifts.
Yeah. I want something to remember you by, so I want you to all move in the middle. I'm going to take some pictures, okay? But I want them action pictures, so strip time. Let's go. All of it off. Let's go. Work with me. Come on. Take it off. Take it off. I want some action here. Let's go. That's great. Okay, that's love it. I love it. Okay, you're great. Okay, sit down. Okay, now remember,
We are in the heart of the Amazon now, okay? In the jungle. That's right. Lots of animals, lots of snakes. Yeah. The natives are restless. Audition?
Kidding, that's Bruce.
I saw him do some funny sets at Just for Laughs.
Michael McDonald?
Yeah.
It was audition night. You think he...
Or Mike McDonald, if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting hotter by the second. Peter, you want to kill the air conditioner? Kill the air conditioner, okay? We're going for realism, okay? Go, kill it, okay? Okay, now, remember...
Is this Nutter in the movie, or...?
The Amazon
Must be.
Queen. Do we have any contestants? Any pretty girls? Pretty girls, come out here. Come out here.
What the world is going on? The air conditioning is off.
So you save some money.
He said that weird.
Was that
The air conditioning. Yeah, the way he said that was very strange.
Yeah. Oh, get that logo ready.
Holy cow, ladies! This is a comedy show, not a rock and roll show.
Who's Nutter, right? Who else? What's he doing here on audition night? I gotta count. No, we can't park there. We're full up. Park it on the street. I'm on delivery. They can eat cold pizza. If they eat cold pizza, I can get fired. And if I get fired, then...
You know, that would be a good act. You go up there, everybody thinks you're going to perform stand-up comedy, and then you just receive a series of food orders.
Yeah, which one of you had the meatball palm?
Crazy, but I love them. What lungs?
Gail's right. They should lock him up.
You could get your license revoked, you know.
Yeah, she is.
What?
That's pretty good. Why would he get his license revoked?
Not fulfilling the quota of comedy.
I see. Because it says it's a comedy club, not a nudie bar.
That's right.
He never talks to anyone.
See, whereas if at a nudie bar, if somebody starts performing jokes, they could get their license revoked.
It's funny you say that, Jordan, because I have in fact performed comedy at a strip club.
Illegal comedy.
Well, the way people were clearing out of there, you would think that the cops were coming, but...
Okay, now, I want you to hold each other's hands and close your eyes, because tonight we're going to contact the spirit of comedy, Straight Shecky of Las Vegas.
Oh, my God.
Now repeat after me, my children. Repeat after me. Our Father. Who art...
This guy's like a cult leader, man.
Yeah,
He's got the
really.
charisma, he's got the power over the people. They're under his spell.
Just take your clothes off and just obey his command. Sit in the street and they obey his command.
As it is in the contract.
Go on, you guys. That's enough.
Let us kill for you. Let us kill for you, master.
Next time we all meet on the freeway.
Turn that down, right? Fix me a drink.
Fix you a drink? Why, of course, my dear. I would fix you a drink and far more. If I were king.
Oh, that's so good. Burt Reynolds, right?
Yeah, it's Burt Reynolds there.
Yes.
So,
very clearly
Ferguson.
by Burt Reynolds.
I'm out here a week and already I got a job in the funny farm.
Outside the funny farm.
Well, so what? It's a start.
Did you decide what to do about your motel?
Well, I don't know. I hate to impose.
It's not an imposition. It's a proposition. I like you. And I could use a little company.
The Spanish imposition was a dark time.
Yeah, people thought the Inquisition was bad when they started imposing on people.
Packed all your things.
Listen, can I just store a couple of items in your closet? Just for a couple of days, couple of weeks.
You invited me.
Torquemada's run out of space, so he's gonna have to use your closet.
We gotta fit 5 robes in there. Can you fit 5 robes in there?
Yeah, I sleep on the left side of the bed.
Forget it. Amy, Hmm? Amy, wake up. I think I got something.
What? Don't you ever sleep?
I can't. Look, I gotta get ready for that time spot when it happens, huh? Now look, do you think this is funny? Now what am I?
This movie's too real, man.
It's okay. I still like you.
No, don't sleep. Come on, wake up, please. Listen. Now, there's Italian comics, right? There's Jewish comics. There's black comics. There's no wasp comics. I mean, we're ethnic. I could talk about my childhood. I could talk about, everything white. You know, white bread, mayonnaise, right? What is it a funny idea?
No.
Yeah, it's funny. It's just so hard to tell at 4 a.m.
Where are you going?
No. Get your identity politics out of comedy, pal.
White bread and man. Get out of here, buddy.
Come here.
Okay.
Act 4, scene 15.
I mean, the last thing you want to do is run your jokes by your lady friend.
4 acts.
5.
Because if she's anything like my lady friend, she absolutely hates everything you say and do. So it would be like, what's the point?
Yeah. Every joke only makes them matter.
Exactly. Barely can tolerate you when you're being serious. Never mind when you're joking around.
Only here I importune death a while. Until many thousand kisses laugh, I lie on my lips.
Every one of these jokers does a damn impression.
My. Let's go back to bed where you're really funny, huh?
Oh, you're funny. I'm funny?
Mm-hmm, very.
Oh, you
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what kind of laugh do you want, huh? You want a little bitty laugh or a great big laugh?
Oh.
Or a baffo sacco?
Baffo sacco.
How much you say this was?
$55.
I'll take it.
Come on, man. You're gonna get me fired.
Hey, what you
Touch
think,
it with
man?
that thing.
Oh, sure.
Michael Jackson as a cowboy?
Black shirts with 9 collars. Hey, you think we're gonna still do this when we're stars?
I sure hope so. I miss it.
He's carrying a handbag there, Jordan. You see that?
Yep.
He's really committed to being more Carrot Top than Carrot Top.
Wrestling an alligator shirt.
Wrestling an alligator shirt.
Where's Steve?
Oh, no, he's trying on a suit.
No, I like it. It's good. A little tighter on the waist. But
Oh, I see. This is Maurice LaMarche's normie day job.
Yeah.
It's me. It's my look. I think it's very me. No, his look. What do you think? I like the look. I think it's good. I don't care what you have to say. I like it. I'm going to get it. My kind of feel. Not what counts. That's important. I'm picking the shoot up.
California. Nothing. Still nothing.
I got a good one. You played the kid in 1,000 Clowns with a bus and truck company.
Wait a minute. Isn't he in Las Vegas?
If I'm never gonna work.
No, he stopped in Las Vegas to get gas and then was like transported to Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why he was slagging off California. I mean, I agree with him. I just didn't understand why he was like, ugh, California.
That's it. Park. Barefoot in the park. Oh, perfect.
What do I have to do to impress that woman?
Well, hey, you impress me. I mean, how many women do you want to impress in your lifetime?
Thousands?
No, it's fine. That's fine. No, that's quite all right. No, there's other car rental agencies in the city. We can get another car somewhere else.
the only one.
It's because I'm blind, right? Isn't it? It's because I'm blind. No, hey, I can take it. That's all right. I can take it. I can handle it. Tell you one thing, though, buddy. I'll see you in court. I'll see you in court, buddy.
Well, not if you're blind, sir.
Yeah. It would have been funny if he said, I won't see you in court.
Yeah, what a...
Hey, you guys remember that insurance scam we always planned to do? Come on, let's do it. Let's do it.
Man, I gotta stretch.
You're gonna get us. So what? We'll be late. Big deal. Bunch of candy-ass cowards. Look, I'll straighten out with Gail. No problem.
Oh, yeah, that's easy for you to say. She's gonna kill me if I'm not there.
Hey, man, maybe she'll appreciate you a little more after this, huh? You ever think of that? Okay. Look, the next night we do it, all right?
Whoa, a cop just rear-ended him.
Boy, you're out of your mind. Oh, my back! Oh,
I can't feel that bigger.
They're down.
It hurts. Who's driving that car? I'll sue you back.
Could have made millions.
How can I do impressions? All my impressions will be the same.
I can't find my
move my neck again.
I want to be an actress. And like most actresses, I started out on the bottom with every...
Where the hell is Steven?
Carrot bottom.
Carrot bottom. And you hear a lot of carrot top, but not a lot of carrot bottom.
That piano playing schmuck, where's he?
Maybe they were in an accident.
Well, they better be a head-on. Where's that pizza pups?
I haven't seen Larry yet either.
Where's that?
I've noticed that's a common theme. If somebody's late,
Okay, put
that people would prefer if they're dead.
Who else is
You know?
How dare they be a couple of minutes late? They should be dead.
Oh, yeah, cute. No act.
You know, if they were dead, it'd take up a lot more of your time, actually, in a way, because you'd have to go to the funeral, you know, you'd have to grieve. Grieving, that takes up a hell of a lot of time.
Yeah.
How much longer we gotta go on with this?
Not very much longer, I don't think. In fact, I think we should quit just about now. I feel a lot better, guys. I'm sorry, I don't know. I feel great now. Yes, I do. Thank you.
They just speed off. It's
Isn't that a crime?
that's just like there's something wrong with what they've done there.
You've got to be kidding. I'm not. You're on right after Rising Sun, okay?
Oh my God. You sure you're not kidding now?
I'm not kidding. You're on.
All right!
And you're in luck. One of the network guys is here.
A network? Oh, this is it, folks. This is it.
Can I have a ticket?
My friend, you can have any ticket you like. And hurry up. You don't want to be late. Because you don't want to miss me.
You know, it seems like Dan Aykroyd's brother had a career ahead of him and then just stopped.
Yeah, well, maybe was asked to stop is a better descriptor.
My people were the ones who invented the peace pipe. And if they hadn't smoked so much shit, we'd...
I guess hence why I refer to him as Dan Aykroyd's brother.
He's in charge of comedy development.
Okay.
So far, the only thing he's developed is a case of herpes.
Did you hear?
What?
I'm on.
Oh!
See what happens when white man bangs waitress? Thank you, good night.
And you better be real funny for her sake.
Don't worry.
I mean, really funny.
No problem.
I'll make me laugh, too. Huh?
You insisted I do this, and you built me up as though the jokes I had already were good enough.
Rising Sun, let's hear it for him.
And she's seen him perform. He's horrible.
Right. He's horrible.
Comes to us directly from our parking lot, where he's just finished doing some very funny things to your car. Yeah, let's have a nice warm welcome for Mr. Mark Champlin. Let's hear it.
Okay, here we go.
It's a relative of Charlie Chaplin's.
A bootleg Charlie Chaplin from back in the day.
Yeah, lesser known, not successful.
Everyone comfortable? Everybody feeling good? It's your first time?
Did his dictator was Mussolini that he did a parody of?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just get
The all right dictator.
Yeah.
right at the top, okay? Tipping is permitted out in the parking lot. Well, folks, you're looking at a 100% white Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
It's going with the identity politics.
Wasp. Let me tell you, it's not easy being a wasp. It's not easy coming from a family that wouldn't approve of me living with a girl, even after marriage. You know, I mean, my whole childhood was white. I never even knew what colors were until I was 15. I used to wake up in the morning and I'd get out of my white sheets, put on a white shirt, go downstairs for breakfast, you know? Bowl of cream of rice, glass of milk. You knew you were in for the perfect wasp day when you opened up the front door and it was snowing. All white and fluffy. So I'd kiss the black maid and I'd go off to school. When you're a kid, you start getting certain subtle clues that you're a wasp. When I was 11, I snuck into my parents' bedroom. And I think I caught them right after they were doing it, because as I walked in, there they were. Oh, Albert, I love you.
Yes, thank you, Ethel.
That was very erotic. Have you seen those bumper stickers? You know, have you hugged your kid today?
The vampire has spotted
Have their own version.
Dracula. Blah, 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 blah.
We all have to nail it tonight. Not really.
It's the truth. Oh, now this act is really gonna cook. Ladies and gentlemen, do you remember the movie Shoot the Piano Player? Michael Pincher. Bang, bang. Oh, bang. The definition of a homosexual wasp? That's a gay who still goes out with girls. A gay who still goes out with girls? Hey, I laughed when you came in. The definition of wasp soul food. Potato salad served by Richard Pryor. Definition of oral sex to a wasp? That's a guy who licks Susan B. Anthony stamps. You know, you can always tell a wasp in a store. He's the one that pays 10% over retail. 10% over retail? What, did you come in with him? Every wasp has a family crest.
That seemed like a very rehearsed insult.
It says, "Hello, my name is Mark Champlin." It's great for meeting fellow wasps.
So cute.
You go in to any hotel in this country, and I guarantee you that there'll be a convention full of wasps. It's true, and they're all there reading each other's labels. Oh, how do you do, Doug? Yes, I see you're with BBD&O. Oh, very good. I'm with FUC&K myself. Oh, and this is my wife, Mimi Latour, right? These guys are always with hookers. I love the books that they make wasp children read, huh? My favorite was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The name says it all, right? Snow White. Now, I can understand a woman like that living with one dwarf, maybe two, but seven? Come on! Huh?
Broke up the funny farm audience. Good.
Well, I better go now. I gotta get some groceries, and I gotta get to the 7-Eleven store before the next robbery, so... Thank you all very much. Thanks a lot.
Good set. I mean, it was better than his first set, but I still feel like he stank.
Yeah, he did stink. His jokes weren't very funny at all, honestly. And to me, when you're saying wasp that much, it makes me think of wasps, and then I think of what a wasp would do if it was living in society.
Yes, you were really good.
Honey, drinks all around the table. And what do you want, Mark?
I think I'll take care of it.
You really were very, very good.
Oh, thank you.
Why don't you have your people call my people, and then neither of us will have to meet.
Oh, okay.
Seriously, call me.
If you want a joint, just ask, Sammy. Thanks. I heard what it's like at the bottom.
After tonight, I shouldn't have any problems getting time spots.
Just don't count on anything, okay?
I got it made.
Hey, you want to join us? What do you say?
Go ahead, go back home.
You coming?
Want to do sure?
Ah, get out of here.
Yeah!
What a loser this guy is, though, honestly.
Yeah, he's just a glommer. He's glommed on to other people here.
Complete glomming going on here right now.
Network executive tonight.
Great. Which one?
Paul W.
Imagine how much these guys must resent him right now. This dude's been doing stand-up for 7 years, and this schmuck from Cleveland shows up.
And after one shitty set, he somehow gets on there and just, like, destroys with what are pretty stinky jokes, to be quite honest.
Well, it's about time we found out. Come on. Come on.
This other guy spent, like, a lifetime mastering impressions. He's working this shitty job selling clothes, and his friends are there fucking it up for him all the time. He can't get anywhere.
He's just languishing for years.
I want some pizza. Pizza.
And Cleveland guy just rolls in, starts fucking the booker, and the next thing you know...
Gets a network job.
Unbelievable.
You going to protect us down here?
We'll stick Bruce on the people that bother.
Bruce don't even talk to us, so how are you going to...
I mean, they must be taking him out to kill him, right?
I would hope
That's
so.
the next logical step.
I don't think they're used to cars like this down here.
Look, if an $80,000 bus can drive safely through this area, then...
I really want you to see this Carlton is lowest ad on the bus here.
Okay, don't get too close.
Hey, man, kill the headlights.
Must be the same bus they used for several shots.
Hey, how's he gonna miss this car?
There's some leaves on it. It's camouflaged.
Is this what you call a barrier?
What's wrong, suburbanite?
We're getting a more holistic view.
Suburbanite. That sounds like the weakest hero I've ever heard of.
Suburbanite.
Michael, I bet your father never drove down here in his limo. He must have found the world's...
No, his driver would have driven the limo.
Yell doesn't even live like this.
He would never drive his own limo, of course.
Why me?
Because you're the new kid in town, that's why.
Go on now.
You guys wouldn't leave me here, would you?
We wouldn't do anything like that.
Yes, they would.
They're taking him to the bad part of town.
What's his choice?
Keep the motor running, man.
So we can get away faster.
Hey, a light went on over there. Go check it out. It's probably where it lives.
Yeah, right.
It's his space, man.
Uh-oh, this is El Cricket's territory.
You gotta watch out for the El Crickets. And the Wasp is coming on El Cricket's territory? That's not gonna fly.
What do you think this guy is? Serial killer or cop, based on the pictures on the wall?
It's gotta be one of the two. I mean, I don't want to tell this guy how to do his job, but normally you want to be a peeping Tom on, like, sexy naked ladies and not just dudes going about their business in their apartment.
You guys gonna pay for this! How dare you invade my privacy!
Oh, okay, it was the fellow comic, I see. Serial murderer, though, for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
Good. Cute. Nice. Funny. Broader. Better. I love it. I love it. I love it. Show business is my life.
Pictures. Good. What about the test? That's what they told me. So why don't they make a decision?
Pryor just doesn't want to...
Okay, that's not a good way to get tape out of a dispenser.
Okay, well, thanks a lot. I guess TV networks can take all the time they want, right? I'll call again tomorrow.
Well, it looks like Pryor's just gonna have to wait to make my wall.
So how come you don't get up and do a few minutes?
Who needs it? Want a beer?
Yeah. Hey, this is nice. When I get my pilot, I'm getting a place like this. I gotta get a couple of books. Oh, you really got this comedy writing thing down to a science, don't you? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God, I broke the glass and I'll buy you a new one, okay? Wait a minute. This is a photo of Philly Beekman. And that's you when you're younger, right? How'd you get your photo taken with Philly Beekman? It's a long story.
Are we supposed to know who Philly Beekman is?
I think we are supposed to know Philly. Let's get our fact-checking department on that.
Wait a minute. Philly Beekman is your father? How come no one ever mentioned that?
Why should they? You want to work?
Ooh. If my father were a famous comic.
What famous comic? He works Vegas.
Well, it may not be what you want to do, but it's still the big time, huh?
Yeah, some big time.
You know, I bet the guys would love to sit and bullshit with your dad. I know I would.
That's what you get, all right. Bullshit.
You mean you could arrange it?
Why are we sitting in the back?
Did you ever hear of a plane backing into a mountain?
Stewardess.
Hey, he got his pilot.
Shit in my paper bag.
Traveling coach long enough. Why should those people in first class get to Vegas before us? I say we march to the front of this plane and...
You know, X-Men First Class should have been the X-Men sitting in first class in an airplane.
Just a struggle to get to first class.
Yeah, they're in
like,
coach trying to work their way up.
You're in coach. It's like, what? I swore we purchased first class tickets. Well, there'll be a slight charge if you want to upgrade these. Fine, fine. Put it on this card. Sir, I'm sorry. Your card was declined. Ah, Wolverine! Do you have your card? Yes, I have my card. Oh, sorry, we don't take any cards from the Canadian areas. Oh, damn it! Cyclops! Cyclops! I need your power in your credit card right now. Can I have it, please?
Your credit card, yeah.
I believe it is time for a little toast. The parents of
I would have watched that.
who had the good sense to become millionaires. I heard that.
At least Xavier's School for the Gifted Youngsters doesn't raise tuition year after year after year.
Well, they kind of expect a total commitment, though, don't they? Like, your entire life has to be dedicated to it.
Yeah, there's a chance of dying. That's for sure.
Not really much where you can go other than, like, total investment.
Right.
Well, here's Philly.
Okay. Well, he's doing big rooms. Oh, there's a cigar comedy there.
One of the greatest bands of the day. At night, something seems to leave them. I don't know what it is. Oh, you're cute. Are you in show business, son? No, well, get your hand off my stage, will you? What are you drinking here? My goodness. Oh, this kid died.
Yeah, crowd work.
Oh, that jacket, sir. That's what. How the hell am I going to get laughs? Look at this. A human blood clot walked in here. That's marvelous. Somewhere in town, there's a Volkswagen with the seat covers missing. 2, 3, 4. Good to see you. I love this town. And you all want to see the naked ladies, right? You all want to see their boobies, huh? I love it. I love the way the ladies come out all grand with their busts, you know, and it's all Silicone City. They're running out of it now, too. Yeah, they're using Hamburger Helper. That's right. We had a beautiful showgirl come out on the stage of the Stardust. She leaned over too far. She's now a 47 long. Everybody's losers in this town. You see them walking around. Where'll we go now? Let's go see 12 more shows. Then we'll walk on the highway, maybe get hit by a truck. We can get some sleep.
It's typical Vegas stuff, but you gotta do that in this town.
After a while, you say, where are we staying? Where are we going? We've been here 3 days, and your hand starts playing slot machines by itself. I was standing at the casino the other day. A woman pulled my arm. My eyeballs paid off. My eyeballs paid off. Let's hear it for the dead woman over here that passed away.
Talk about working in the room.
He's doing good. This is good jokes per minute, man. That's a solid amount of reps there.
That is, yeah. That's an old school way of doing comedy for sure.
Mr. Beekman?
I'm calling Alan King. He did half his stuff anyway.
Who's gonna knock?
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Knock it off. Okay, I'll knock.
They didn't bring his son?
Hold on. Honestly, who cares who knocks? He's not going to know who fucking knocked on the door.
Uh-oh. Come in, gentlemen. Mr. Beekman is expecting you.
Mr. Beekman. Beekman is a very odd name to be respected.
Oh, that's great. Thanks a lot.
Can I get you a drink?
Yeah, I'll have a pina colada.
Tequila sunrise, please.
Oh, zombie.
Grab it. How about a factory?
Singapore sling.
How about a nice cold beer?
Oh, which one of you is Billy's son?
I am.
Well, hi, everybody. Hi, guys. Hey, did you all meet my man, Jersey?
Oh, yeah?
Well, he's been with me for 14 years.
15.
Hey, you got no lines here, no lines, but I love you because you're black. And you're beautiful. Black is beautiful. Thank you. Well, where's Sammy?
Odd thing to say.
Yeah, it was weird.
Very odd way to address your bartender.
The other black guy thought it was weird too, based on the look on his
What the fuck was that supposed to be? Philly? What the hell was that?
Our pleasure.
There you go. I'll see you all later, okay, sweetheart? Yeah, pass that along. Hookers, who needs them? Schmucks like us, that's who. Well, how'd you like my show? Huh?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, well, a lot of stupid cornballs out there. You know, you got to give them what they want to hear. No sense blowing the A stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, you guys are working at the funny farm in Santa Monica, huh? Well, how's it going? And, hey, how's my kid Sammy doing?
Oh, really good.
He helps me a lot with my material.
Yeah, he's a dumb kid. I mean, if he had any guts, let him get up and do it himself. Jersey, empty time, empty drink city. Bring me a drink, Jersey. Come on. You're a man. Can't let me dry. There we go. Good. Move it.
He literally ran over with a drink already prepared.
It winds up on a schlong.
That's not the first time he's had to run him a drink.
What's the matter? Is that too smart for the room?
No, I like big black schlong jokes. I think they're coming back.
Which is more than you can say for yourself.
You make me laugh. Actually, you don't make me laugh. You make me sick. All of you. You come out here, you're out in California, right away. Where's the movies? Where's the contracts? Where's the big television money, huh? No sweat. No training. No friggin' tradition. No dues paid. You know what I had to do the first 20 years I was in this business? I had to work toilets. And I worked strip joints. You know what this audience gets?
Changed his name to Philly Bleak Man.
Kill me, Bleak Man.
Well, I was always funny. You hear those goddamn laughs out there? Well, I earned those laughs, kid, because I know my craft. My God, you guys probably never even had a schlep up to the mountains. You probably don't even know what the mountains are. Well, when you work the mountains, boy, that's tough. That's worse than toilets. Because that audience comes in not to laugh, but to criticize. They're all goddamn experts. But if you do good in the mountains, hey, pal, next shot, you're on the Ed Sullivan Show. That's big time. My God, you don't even know who Ed Sullivan was.
He was like Johnny Carson, right?
Ed Sullivan was the king. He was the greatest. You did Sullivan Show, you did good, you got on it again and again. You want to know how many times I was on Sullivan? How's 103, huh? 103 appearances. Next thing
Pretty
you know,
impressive.
Las Vegas. I'm a headliner, playing all the top hotels. And then
Well, I mean, I guess it depends, right? What if he did like 10,000 shows then?
you know, you're cheap, you're this, you're that.
Still impressive, I think, because a lot of people would never make it on to Ed Sullivan's show.
Steal your wives.
Right? They give up before they got there.
That's true.
Look, how many laughs you think I've gotten in my lifetime, huh?
Well, I hope we can make it onto the Ed Sullivan show one day, Dan.
Me too. I hope so too. That's gonna. You know what? I'm gonna write that down as one of my new life goals to get on the Ed Sullivan show.
Relax. You know what the big difference is between you guys and us guys? Besides the booze?
There, done.
You guys are. We know who all you guys are. We can learn from you, analyze you, study you. You can't study us or learn from us because you never catch our act. You don't care.
Yeah, when was the last time you went to a club to watch young comics work?
Man, don't hate us just because we're young. Yeah, and don't hate us without seeing us.
Well, when was the last time you even listened to one of Sammy's jokes?
I'd never come down there. He's too big for that.
Oh, get the hell out of here. Come on. I've had it. Get out of here, all of you. Just go on. Move the hell out. Go ahead. I've had it. You two, get the hell out. Just a bunch of young creeps, that's all. Punks. Lousy kids.
It's nice to know we're part of such a fine tradition.
I love you.
Man, that's a tough one. Both sides have merit in that argument, hey?
Yeah.
I think he's funny.
Because he's right. That little punk didn't do anything to learn his craft. He just kind of bungled and bumbled his way into fame there.
Yep.
Hey, as long as it works for us, what do we care?
Yes, but a comic with no acting experience. Do you think that's smart?
Well, I like the way he tested. And I personally think he's going to be our next big comedy star. Congratulations. Well, my friend, you've got yourself a pilot.
Thank you.
Maybe we can come down and watch you work again tonight.
No problem.
Good, good.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I like a lot of your credits. Thanks.
How do you like that? One day you're parking my car, the next day you're driving a hard deal. What a business.
Yeah. Thanks again.
We'll see you. Yeah. Goodbye.
I don't think he's gonna cut it.
And if he doesn't, he's out.
Two-faced Hollywood executives right there.
Pretty typical stuff.
A whole new respect for you.
Yeah, but you respect me in the morning, huh?
You've been hanging around comics too long.
I think he should get washed out personally. He's done 2 sets that we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
TV stars.
Both were pretty bad.
Yep.
The pilot.
What's he going to make this pilot about?
They were bad for different reasons, though.
Yeah, true.
His first set lacked jokes entirely.
Well, no, I don't. He kind of had jokes, but they weren't very good.
They're pretty bad.
The delivery was awful. The second one kind of had jokes.
A TV commercial.
Yeah, he had his format was a bit stronger in the second one because he stuck to a theme.
Yeah, he had a
although
theme.
he beat it to death.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Too much on the Wasp stuff.
Get a TV commercial.
Yeah.
So what's his show going to be about now?
Nice. But who's got it? It's just an audition.
Probably some sort of normal guy lives with a wacky guy, and there's personality clashes, but their differences bring them together.
So does he play the normal guy or the wacky guy?
I think the wacky guy.
He's not very wacky. I wouldn't call him wacky.
Bye. It's not nice to honk at a star.
This guy sucks.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a TV pilot. I made it. Jealous bastards.
Well, yeah, you rolled into their neighborhood and took what they wanted.
Yeah, and they've been
Without
doing it for
earning it.
years.
Yeah.
What?
Killed himself.
Putz blew his brains out.
Oh my God.
He left a note.
Yeah, something about privacy.
It's got that now, I guess.
The maniac wrote it in Spanish.
Can you believe that, man? I wouldn't even do that. Hey, did anybody speak to Gail?
Yeah, she's inside with Harvey trying to decide what...
This guy drove that guy to suicide. That's crazy.
The show must
Yeah.
go on.
He may have been completely
Just by peeking into his window.
Well, the least
That's what did it.
a minute of silence.
They took his privacy away.
Just do any minute of your act.
Ooh, now you two.
Boys, we have decided and we are closing the club tonight.
I think we're making a mistake.
Gil, as long as I own the club, I will decide what goes on and the club is closed tonight.
What do you think?
You can't do that.
That's crazy. I am not holding a vote and the club is closed. I am not holding a vote on it. I own this club and I am not having a vote on it. A man has corpsed today. For heaven's sakes, have a little respect.
Man, I don't get it. How the dude had everything planned, right down to the last detail.
The rented Paris, that is the best.
Where the hell do you rent Paris?
Budget, where else?
That's funny. Hey, why aren't you inside taping this? Who's on?
Steve, he's killing.
Yeah, with the same old crap.
Oh, what's he gonna do? New stuff for a bunch of rented mourners?
You know, some of my greatest impressions are buried out there.
You been on yet?
Oh no, I don't step inside until they segue into the gospel. Amen.
Hey, woman.
Hallelujah.
Nice going, Steve. It was good of you to prepare special material for the occasion.
Consume it raw.
Well, as all of you know, Bruce was a great favorite at the Funny Farm. You never knew what he was going to do next. You only knew that it would probably...
I mean, this poor man has shot himself. This is kind of a somber occasion, no?
It's all very morbid. It's very sick.
I mean, even if he was a comedian and they all shared laughs together, like, this is still kind of a weird way to handle his funeral, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bruce here again.
It's not like he was lost in a car accident while they were going to a gig, or you know what I mean? Or OD'd on cocaine from partying so hard.
Right along.
He took
Right.
his own life.
Michael, you want to play something?
That's a baby grand casket, isn't it? You could do something like that, couldn't you?
Michael Pincher.
It's like, fine, if we're closing the club, we're doing stand-up at his funeral then.
To Bruce's rented parents. I don't know if Bruce would like this, but right now, who gives a shit?
Just a song called Fuck Bruce.
That'd be hilarious. The whole thing is a bit.
He faked his own death for a bit.
Don't you ever follow me home again. A little traveling music, Michael.
I'll kill the son of a bitch.
Maniac. Didn't they let me a citizen?
Does this mean we don't get paid?
Well, the good news is it's early enough in the day they can reopen the club.
There's still time for a show tonight.
I mean, who else would go into a business where every single set is opening night?
Yeah, it was a lot easier in school, wasn't it? Being the class clown and stuff. Imitating the teacher, stuff like that.
That was my specialty, man.
I swear to God, we had a math teacher who gave her a nervous breakdown.
I don't know. I still like it better than real life.
You don't have to worry about that. You ain't never yourself.
Up yours. If you ever lost your color, sweetheart, you'd be right out of material.
See? You're doing it again.
Say, why'd you get into it?
Me? Because, man, that was the only way I knew how to get attention.
It's one way of getting it for sure.
Let's face it, all we want is
God damn, this movie's too real, man.
Comedy's not a good way to get attention. If you want to get attention, you gotta kill a man. And everybody pays attention to you.
If you kill a bunch of men, then you get a lot of attention.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
Of course you did. We all did.
I'm just saying, it's a lot like this, you know. Comics, they spend a lot of time together, a lot of time on the road. A lot of them do have tragedy in their lives, and with his comment to Maurice LaMarche there, that's kind of true too. You know, they spend so much time sometimes in impressions that they forget what it's like to be themselves.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
For you guys.
What?
A lot of them are great on stage, but have miserable personal lives.
Well, oh, I did.
That is true.
So anyway,
That is true. A lot of them do.
TV up there, this cable TV, and this show came on, the Comedy Boutique.
Not me though. Everything's great for me.
Yeah, same here. Just rosy.
You and you.
Roses and sunshine.
Bruce and everybody, and even me.
They saw me in Cincinnati.
Wait a second. What do you mean we were all on?
We were on tape from the Funny Farm.
Fred Pinkham.
Say what?
That's Fred Pinkham's work, man.
That's sweet.
Oh, what a lower life form.
Those tapes?
Oh, man, he sells us, our tapes, and then he has the balls to turn around to somebody else and sell it to them? Whoa, man, that's copyright infringement. He's in trouble.
Wait. He couldn't be in
A lot of these guys have good voices, you know. They're unique voices.
Really? Of course. Wait a minute. I just thought of something. What's the one thing in the world that Gail fears the most?
Death.
The snakes or skeletons or.
How do you plan to pull this one
Well, first we need somebody who hasn't stooped her yet.
I haven't.
Oh, all right. I guess I could go again.
Ah, good.
I only had her once, and that was as Howard Cosell.
All right, we'll look it.
Ah, yeah, Howard Cosell, lady killer.
You might say it's a new form of audience participation.
Oh, Gail, I've been wanting to do this to you for a long, long time.
Oh, how long, Johnny?
Long enough. Oh, Gail.
What I want you to do is...
He's doing Johnny Carson there?
Yeah, he's doing Johnny Carson on her while he does her.
Earthquake. I think...
Why did he need to do her again? Was there a reason for that?
I don't know, but it's going to turn into a three-way when Ed McMahon shows up.
May the bluebird of happiness wind up in your...
Johnny.
May the...
Okay.
He's going to do the prediction there.
Yeah, exactly.
Here comes Johnny.
Here comes Johnny. Oh no.
Oh my God, the whole place is shaking. Oh my.
Oh my God, an earthquake, an earthquake! It's an earthquake! It's a quake, earthquake!
What the hell is happening?
I'm not really sure. An earthquake is taking place, I guess. But why? Yeah, why not just get dressed first real quick?
Why did he need to have sex with the booker?
I don't know.
What the heck is going on?
It was like he was taking one for the team is kind of what they made it out to be like. But I don't really understand the point of that.
First piece of
At all.
Does it? Taking over. All right, get these people inside. All right. There's lots to drink and plenty more comedy inside. Everybody, seriously, lots of comedy.
Can I come in?
No. Just leave me alone.
Can
Just leave me alone.
Sit for a minute? It was a very mean prank the guys just pulled on you, and And I'm very sorry, and I know that the guys, when they think about it, that
Prank happened?
No, they're not. No, they're not. They all hate me. I know that. Everybody hates Gale Corp.
I mean, you're talked about very seldomly, actually.
Everybody's always laughing.
Yeah.
Made fun of me.
They spend most of their time talking about themselves.
Right, and kind of riffing on each other is basically all they do.
The farm, you know. I mean, I care about them. They make me laugh. They bring me joy and happiness.
Did we have to fly off a cliff of despair here? What happened to this movie?
You grab that joy and happiness any place you can. So we just go on. Go on. Come on, I know you got a lot to tell him now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Just go on. Just go on.
I'm really sorry.
Thank you.
Just squeals on his friends there.
I'm still
Not very
confused
cool.
about what the prank was.
The prank was that she had sex kind of with one of them while he was Johnny Carson, and then things started shaking?
Did you hear it?
I don't know.
But I'll see you down here later, okay?
I don't get it.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I'm coming!
I don't think he's gonna cut it.
He had such a good face. You want comedy, you get a comic. You want acting, you get an actor.
Well, then let's make a decision right now.
Is the other kid in the wings?
The actor? No, but I can have him here in half an hour.
Then that's it.
Okay, hold it up a minute, will you?
Who's gonna tell him? You tell him. You like his face so damn much.
Bye-bye, face.
He stinks as an actor. Worse than
Yeah.
he stinks as a comedian.
Going a whole different way with your character. Sure, whatever you say. Well, it's not quite that simple. What I'm trying to say is, Are you saying I'm fired? I didn't say that. I know you didn't say that, but are you saying that?
You're not fired, but we're replacing you with John Lovitz.
Good. This makes total sense. This is exactly what should have happened.
Yep.
If somehow he managed to squeak out a pilot for no reason, then this is the perfect conclusion to that.
What happened?
I blew it.
What are you talking about?
Look, will you take this home for me?
It turns out I stink, and nobody told me.
Don't understand.
See you later, okay?
Are you all right?
Yeah, fine. Really. Dear Mom, you can tell Dad not to worry. The family name is still safe. Well, at least I'm not locked up in a loony bin like some people I know.
Well, it's too bad you didn't call first. We would have asked you to come a little earlier. This way you're only going to be able to see him for a couple of minutes. Now, were you two friends?
Well, I think we're better friends now.
Mr. Nutter, we have a visitor. I'll leave you two alone. And just remember, you don't have much time. Okay.
Nice to see he brought his serial killer pictures with him.
They let him decorate his room like his lair.
Hello, Bruce.
Also, he doesn't seem concerned about privacy here.
Upside down now.
That's true.
It's nice.
What if they let him keep his gun? You think they let him keep his gun?
I think they gave him a banana and let him think it might be a gun.
Aha. And every time he jams it in his mouth, it just tastes delicious.
Raisins are funny. Peaches, not funny.
Don't I know you?
Showtime!
Yeah, I'm the one who drove you to almost kill yourself and put you in this whole predicament.
Nice to see you again. Thanks for coming. Look, it's a pleasure to be working at the
Funny farm.
Come to think of it, it's nice to be working anywhere. But I see y'all got the same tailor. That's very nice. Right there, you got that shark treatment perm. That's very nice.
Do you think he knows?
It's the beauty of comedy, isn't it? It doesn't matter.
What does that mean?
It's a hospital for the comedically insane.
It is too. Poor bastard, he just stands there and monologues for hours sometimes. This one just does Conan's string dance over and over again all day long.
It's an ugly business.
I guess the funny farm is a euphemism for insane asylum, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not just the pilot, it's everything. I just don't want to end up like Bruce Nutter or Philly Beekman. They're enough to press.
Billy was doing good.
Yeah, he was doing great.
What's
he had
wrong
his
with
own
Philly?
bartender.
Is that the way you think?
It's a stupid business.
Had his own bartender, had a couple of hookers hanging around.
Philly seemed to be doing great.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, it'd be fun. Watch a lot of people make asses of themselves on New Year's Eve.
Maybe later.
So he's given up comedy now?
Looks that way.
Well, that's probably for the best.
Hello?
Hi, Mark. This is Gail. Listen, I'm so sorry to hear about your pilot.
Yeah, well, good news travels fast.
Doesn't it? Listen, there's a terrific opening that came up here tonight, you know, and it's a great time slot. We really could use you. Hello? Mark?
Yeah, I'm here, Gail. No, I don't think I can. Sorry. Thanks for thinking of me, though. Bye.
I will never understand what makes those guys tick.
Quit comedy just because he sucks at comedy.
Huh?
Yep. Poor schmuck.
Comedy scene would die if all the people who sucked at comedy quit doing comedy.
That's right. That's what sustains it.
The lifeblood of the whole industry.
That they continue to suck for years and years and years.
Just vampiring away energy from people who might want to do it seriously.
Alright. Listen, I'm just gonna be in there for a couple of minutes. Would you turn the car around for me?
Sure, no problem.
Thanks. Take care.
Happy New Year!
Dickie. Hey, Mark. Hey, you look like the Godfather. Oh, I thought I'd just kind of class up the joint a little tonight. What, no Brando?
No. It's part of my New Year's resolution. I decided I'm going to be a little more myself this year.
Good on you, man.
Happy New Year.
See, now that's a cool character arc. That guy actually transformed during the course of this film.
That's true. He should have been the lead.
Should have been.
Glad you came here tonight. Some deal, huh? You wait in line, you pay at the parking lot, you pay to get in, you pay for your drinks, then you answer a bunch of stupid questions.
Ooh, stole his joke. The one that bombed hard the first time.
Our next performer has been called the Mr. October of comedy. Unfortunately, it's late December. But no, he's been writing around the club for quite a long time. He's never actually come up on stage. And tonight, just for you, he's going to do it. So let's have a really warm welcome, Mr. Sammy Beekman.
Billy Beekman's son.
Yeah.
Maniac will be wearing pants, jacket, socks, and shoes. Shirts and underwear are out.
Hi.
going home. I left you a note.
What?
I'm leaving tonight. I'm going home. I left you a note.
Kind of rude to scream talk through a man's act, sir.
Exactly. Kind of rude to just leave your girlfriend a note that you're leaving her and going to a new city.
Easy's when you're dead. Then it gets real easy, Mark. Well, if you're too stupid to realize that you're fresh, funny, and different, and they love you, damn it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they love me all right. That's why they had me replaced in 20 minutes. Look, I'm not dumb. I know an opportunity like that comes around once in a lifetime, if you're lucky. Well,
Got a loser mentality, my friend.
Rejection and degradation and humiliation that those idiots inside there are willing to put up with. And if you're smart, you'll get out too. Yeah. They love me. Well, maybe I'm not ready for their love.
Oh my god.
Prima donna much?
No kidding.
You're a closet comic. You only come out when the going's good. Well, I'm sorry. That's not the way it works.
I gotta go.
Go cry. Man, what a nerd. This guy sucks.
They're talking about it. They're staring around it. Nobody seems to want to take a chance on love. They wish they could find it, and they wouldn't mind it. Nobody seems to want to take a chance on love.
So you figure he's going to do an open mic here at Bernie's Bar and Cafe?
Yeah, probably.
There you go.
For a guy who's quitting comedy, he stops on an awful lot of comedy nights.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a beer? Thanks.
Maybe he's taking Philly Beekman's advice and he's going to go to a harder club that he's not used to.
And try to earn his dues.
Yeah.
Hey, that was terrific, really, very good. Mark Champlin, Cleveland, Ohio.
Lauren Hawkins.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Lauren. Can I buy you a beer?
Yeah, sure.
One more?
He's glomming already.
You work here a lot?
Yeah, every Saturday night.
Oh, they really like you. You got a big family.
Well, it's good for getting tail.
Yeah. Here's to it.
Here goes.
Here goes. That guy's pretty cool.
Lauren says, I am from Cleveland, Ohio.
Yay!
Thanks, Mom. Perhaps some of you know my mother. She does a lot of charity work back home. Last year, she raised $20 million for the right to abuse children. I am from Cleveland, Ohio. Ma, please, I'm working alone, okay? But for the past couple of months, I have been living in Los Angeles. Boy, is that a town? I mean, I've never seen so many Mercedes-Benzes as in all my life. I mean, back home, there's one Mercedes. Belongs to the town Nazi.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Mark. And good luck back in Cleveland.
Thanks.
You are a very funny kid. People like you.
Thanks a lot.
You are a very funny kid. I am reading these lines off a cue card.
So long.
He wasn't good enough for Los Angeles, so now he's going back to Cleveland.
Yep.
Hello?
I am not a closet comic.
You know?
He's a deeply closeted comic.
He's a comic?
No.
You won't have to.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Ah, God bless Norm Macdonald.
Yeah. Yep. Hell of a jokester, that guy.
My next guest is a young man who's been making quite a name for
You got Ted Sullivan.
the comedy circuit lately. We found him at the Funny Farm. That's a comedy club, of course, here in Los Angeles, where so many young comics have gotten their start. He's going to be a regular this fall on a brand new television series. Won't you all please welcome Mark Champlin.
You know, the whole comedy tree thing was kind of useless, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. It was a ruse.
Total ruse, waste of our time. Why couldn't
Now
you
he's
just
driving to the mountains.
Why couldn't you just want to be going to the Funny Farm, the world famous Funny Farm? That's where I want to go to do my comedy. That's what I've always dreamed of, you know? Why did it have to be this fake place that burnt down? Like, so we could have that horrible joke off it?
Yes. Oh, that's Peter Ackroyd. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought the main guy was Peter Ackroyd.
Oh, I see. No. Ooh, that hurts.
Steve Allen playing himself.
And yeah, why didn't he get a close-up picture?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to our place here and talk about this.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
And there we are, right there, back.
Well, that was the Funny Farm.
Yeah.
The jokes were planted like seeds, and comedy was harvested. I flubbed the line.
Much like this movie, flubbed the movie. I thought this was a dumb movie that didn't make much sense, and I didn't think his rise to fame made any sense either.
I thought that it was kind of interesting. They showed a bit of sort of in the clubs and behind the scenes.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that part of it too. But
I like that, and I also like that they did kind of accurately capture the feeling of being in comedy.
Yes. Yeah, they really did. They captured the spirit of it. But a very unlikable lead man.
Hated the lead man. He was the worst. Just the worst.
Yeah, that was something.
So.
That was something. All right. Well, I liked the pre-recorded comedy material.
Yeah, that's some
Mel
good
Brooks,
stuff.
Carl Reiner, Steve Martin, George Carlin.
That was great stuff. Great stuff.
Yeah. Hilarious.
So if you need more comedy, why don't you go and check out one of those things? Because those would be really funny. I can vouch for those personally.
Absolutely.
Or subscribe to the channel and watch more videos here. We got some funny stuff too.
Idea.
So
there's an idea. That'll be your good deed for the day.
Yeah.
Subscribe to this channel.
Exactly. You could either, try to help somebody out of poverty, or you can just subscribe to the channel. Equally considered charitable.
Well, thanks so much for watching. We're back each and every Tuesday night with another picture that we make jokes about.
Yeah.
And not just any picture, a motion picture.
So we'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.